Hello and welcome to the July monthly update. As some of you may noticed, we did not have an update in June. And the reason is we were preparing a demo of our token sale Launchpad. Unfortunately, that coincided with the testnet upgrade into Vassal, which required us to upgrade a number of our systems in order to make our DApp compatible. But I'm happy to say that we have now upgraded all our systems and are Vassal compatible. We were able to then record a demo of our Launchpad. And so later in this video, you will be able to get the first look of our Launchpad, and I will give you a walkthrough of the different functionality. But before that, I will go through a number of other updates. Today, we will go over the Genius Dex, the staking dashboard, and the Genius Academy. So let's start with the Genius Dex. Over the past month, we've continued to optimize and improve our smart contracts. And we're happy to say that now our smart contracts have been finalized and we'll be starting our audit with Twig starting this week. We've also taken the opportunity to add some additional features to our DEX. We will now support partial orders, and we've designed the partial orders in a way so that they are compatible with our concentrated liquidity pools. This additional feature will give more flexibility to the smart order routers to be able to match and process orders of different sizes, right, and across different price. So overall, this will make the Genius Dex much more capital efficient and also make it easier to process trades faster. Next up, we have the staking and yield farming dashboard. So that dashboard will be divided into two sections. The first one will be around yield farming. So users will be able to see and get an overview of all their liquidity position that is earning yield on the DEX. And then the second part will be our staking vault. And so our staking vault will allow users to stake both tokens and NFTs in order to earn yield. So the first token that will be supported will be the GENS token that will be able to be staked in our staking vault. We actually will also introduce two mechanisms to boost your yield on your staking. The first one is time lock. You will be able to lock your tokens for a period between 3 months to 12 months, which will allow you to boost your APY. Another way would be to purchase a limited edition Genius NFT. And if that NFT is staked with your GENS tokens in the same vault, it will also give you additional yield. And the nice thing is that you can combine those two mechanisms to really maximize your APY in our staking vaults. So the yield farming part of the dashboard will be released at the same time the DEX is released, and the staking vaults will be released earlier right after the GENS public token sale. Lastly, we have the Genius Academy. So I'm very happy to announce today that the Genius Academy website is now live. You can now find it at academy.geniusseal.co. And so with Lars, our CTO, education has been at the heart of our vision from the get-go. And so we're very proud to present to you this first version of the Genius Academy. Right now, we have 3 types of contents. We have guides, videos, and articles. Guides will give you a quick overview of key crypto concepts, such as DEXs, ISPOs, Web3. We have educational videos for more visual learners out there, where we'll explain in more detail the functionality of our DEX, as well as more general blockchain educational content. And lastly, we have more long-form articles where we discuss different blockchain trends, such as the metaverse and DAOs. So this is just the beginning for the Academy. we're going to generate much more content over time. And we are also partnering with external domain experts and external educators to also create more content and introduce a more diversified topics in the academy. So yeah, we invite you to check out the website and share it with your friends and your community. And now for what everyone has been waiting for, the Launchpad demo. So we'll switch to that right now. Hello, everyone. We have a very exciting video for you today. We're going to give you the first public look of the Genius X Launchpad. So this Launchpad will be a token sale application, and it will be first used for the public launch of the Genius Seal token, but then subsequently used for many other projects launching their token on Cardano. So today I will give you a demonstration of the application and kind of walk you through the different functionality. So yeah, let's jump right in. Okay. So this is the application. So as you enter the landing page, you'll be able to see all the current, upcoming, and completed projects that have launched their token on the Launchpad. This application right now is running on testnet, on the Vaso testnet, and we only have one project that is active and being demonstrated in this application. So we have this crypto unicorn project that is selling their token, and they want to raise a maximum of 2 million ADA, and they are selling in exchange 3 million CRUs, which is their project token. And you can see that this project is currently active and is already running its second round of token sale. And this second round is ending in 6 days and is already 75% filled up. So as the user, if you're interested in this project and want to learn more, you can click on the card and that will bring you to the project specific page where you're able to learn much more in-depth information about this project, have a link to its website, pitch deck, white paper, as well as how much token is being sold. These tokens will be then airdropped directly to your wallet. And here it says that 100% of the tokens will be vesting at the airdrop. When you scroll down, you can see that this project has multiple rounds that defines this sale. And what's interesting is this first round is already oversubscribed, right? So it's sold out and the sale period has ended, but it is also oversubscribed with over 125% of ADA submitted. So you may wonder, how is this possible? So under the hood, the smart contract that was designed from this Launchpad was designed to optimize for two specific property. The first one, that the token sale is fair and kind of incentivized for a decentralization of the token distribution. And second, for the Launchpad to minimize traffic and prevent, peak loads or traffic jams when people start buying the token. And the way this is achieved is that the token sales happens in two steps. The first step, the user reserves a token by placing ADA into a UTXO that is placed on the ledger, but doesn't receive their token that they bought right away, right? It's kind of reserving the token in advance. And at the end of the round, we have off-chain bots that will then scan the blockchain and tally up all the order for that round. And then given all the orders, it may apply different filling strategies. So for example, in this project, all the participants of the round will get a minimum amount of 10 ADA worth of the token. And so that guarantees that anyone that bought into that round is guaranteed to have at least some level of tokens that they were able to buy. So it doesn't matter if you bought on the first day of the round or the last day of the round, you have an equal probability. And then second, with whatever's left with those tokens, they are then proportionally distributed to the buyers based on the amount that they bought, right? So people that put down a higher deposit will be distributed more tokens proportionally. But we also do have a maximum allocation that someone can buy with to prevent people from placing really large orders and skewing this distribution. So this is the mechanism under the hood. And so that allows you to kind of incentivize people to not rush to the round and place orders throughout the entire period of the round, preventing traffic jams, but also it, the fairness mechanism increase the decentralization of the token distribution. So now let's look at round two. So round two is active right now and is ending in 6 days, but it's not fully subscribed just yet. So let's say you're interested and let's place an order for this round. So we'll first connect our wallet. Okay, so now we are connected to the wallet. We can now buy the token. So we click buy, and here you can see the minimum and maximum amount of tokens you can buy. Let's say we want to buy 100 of CRUs, which will cost us 150 ADA. So we click buy. And then now I can sign my transaction. And now my transaction has been submitted. So if you want to see all your orders, you can go into your portfolio. And here in your portfolio, you will see all the orders you've placed across multiple projects. And so here in this card, you can see that you've bought 103 CRUs for 178 ADA. But it's interesting because we actually only bought 100. So how did we get to 123? So you can click on your orders, and you can see that actually that user already placed an order on round one and bought 23 CRUs, and then placed the second order in the round two for 100 CRUs. And then if you want to verify the transaction on chain, you could click on view transaction, and you can see that your transaction made it onto chain. So this is only the first part of the order, right? So you've placed your order, but you haven't received your CRU tokens just yet. And so at the end of all the rounds, we'll have our off-chain bots that will then tally up all the order and then fill those orders one by one based on the distribution strategy. And the status of the order will go from active to filled or completed. And in that moment, you will receive your tokens directly into your wallet. Okay, so that concludes the demonstration. So as you can see, this is a one-of-a-kind launchpad that gives you a lot of flexibility for projects on Cardano to launch their token. The next steps will be a public testnet that will be announced very soon. And this will give you an opportunity for the community to participate in a fake token sale where we will be able to test our system at scale, but also give you an opportunity to give us some feedback on what you think about the app. After the public testnet, depending on how that goes, we will then announce a public mainnet launch, and then the Genius Yield token sale will follow shortly after. So I hope you enjoyed this demonstration. We are very proud of this Launchpad. I want to give a special thanks to everyone that has contributed to this Launchpad, from the designer, the Haskell developers, front-end, back-end developers. It's been a really true team effort, and we are excited about making this public and having you interact with the Launchpad in the mainnet soon. So thank you again for listening, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.